The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamble.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get the people behind you, and you need to score a run.
1-0 count. Here it is. It's a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Ready now, Harry Trejo.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Harry
Here's
Trejo.
a look over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Hey, get ahead right here, Meek.
Ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Micah Thomas.
Batting eighth, catcher, Micah Thomas. Come on, sitting on something right here.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Digging in to try it again. Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here we go, boys.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now he. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly. Striding in once again, Micah Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Ryan Garten. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He can let it travel deep enough, or he can square it and keep it fair.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 1. Digging in once again, Micah Thomas. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here.
This is hit well out toward deep left field. Gone!
Well, that's why you hear people say, work down.
Ready for another chance. Harry Trejo. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Calderon looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Inside the throw. And he is out at second. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Micah Thomas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Trejo going back on it at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Daniel Mengden will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he got the win. He pitched deep in the ball game, and he only gave up one hit. I mean, what else do you want from a guy? He's durable, he's strong, he throws strikes. He's going to be fun to watch. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed stand.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 33. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Hey now, we got two.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across. Standing in, Micah Thomas.
Catcher, Micah Thomas.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Under it is the center fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Gamble.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
1 out. You got 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch. Side. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off.
Leading off for
The wind up and the 0-1.
Adrian Calderon.
Here's a high pop-up. Hosmer is there for it. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again. Alan Nakayama comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat, and they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. Ready for another chance? Micah Thomas. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hard liner to center field. Number 7 is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in once again, Micah Thomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Runner goes for third. This one's down to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it.
Now batting, catcher Bruce
Popped up.
Maxwell.
Russell is there for it.
That's mine. That's mine.
And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 7, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he'll dive back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Got him to go down swinging there. Number 7 becomes the first out of the inning.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trevor Story comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A fastball that just misses inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Eat it. No runner. No runner.
The runner from first crosses the plate.
Well, there's another hit by him.
Digging in once again, Adrian Calderon. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Hosmer is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Micah Thomas. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning.
Final line score for our ball.